So I know I say something like, just met these guys yesterday. What great guys. And I told him I would pay to get Magnum TA in this game because he's never been in a game, and people that are old school know that he was the man. So I'm holding you to it. I told him I would pay for it. I want that public record, all right? Now, Warhorse, I read about you last night. I never met you until yesterday, which is bad because I'm a wrestling fan. But, you know, indies are hard to see on TV. Congratulations on your success. 91 in the world. 91 in the world, last I checked. That doesn't suck. That does not suck. Ahead of, I think, The Miz. Crazy. And Rey Mysterio, just for the record.
Look,
just for the record.
I could not knock The Miz. Okay, he's been on TV for 20 years.
Yeah.
I've seen what his house looks
and
like.
He's a hell of a...
I've seen what his wife looks like. Can't knock The Miz.
All right, so the most famous thing I found about you, I want to hear the story.
Oh, God.
The Turnbuckle of Death, right? So I don't know it, so I need to hear it. What did it feel like? How painful was it? And did you think about ending the match? Thanks, guys.
So what he's referring to, I don't know if you can tell, but I have a scar right here on my lip, okay? At one point, I was feuding with somebody named Gary J, who's a real piece of human garbage. I hate him, right? As most things in wrestling. But we're having a match, and it's an I Quit match. And we are tearing the ring apart, and the boards are exposed. And we took a superplex onto the boards, and we're bouncing on the boards, bare wood. He starts taking off the top rope, and he pulls the turnbuckle hook, and he sticks it in my mouth. Well, what happened was he didn't unhook it from any of the other posts. So when he threw me out, it ripped out of my face, and that was the closest I felt to a fish. And I'm laying on the ground, and there's blood pooling up, and I don't realize how bad it is. Because I would, had I known that my face was literally hanging off, because it was. You can go see it. It's my pinned tweet on my Twitter page. But my face was hanging off, and there's blood pouring out. And I would have stopped had I known that, not because of how gross and stuff it was, but because there were kids in the audience.
Yeah.
You know, that's the last thing I want to do is scar kids. But I'm looking at this pool of blood that's forming. I can see my reflection. It's like, do I want to be the type of person that stays down, or do I want to get back up and beat the shit out of this guy? So I got back in and proceeded to whip the guy's ass. Then they gave me a towel. I put it on my face. I walked back to the locker room. I dropped the towel. Everybody's staring. They go, oh, shit. And I look in the mirror and I go, oh, shit. We go straight to the hospital. And the nurse asks what's wrong. I say, well, I've lost my smile. Would you believe she didn't get the joke? Anyways, the doctor came in, and I'm like, how bad is it? He says, I've seen 6-year-olds get bit by dogs worse. I'm like, okay, all right, cool. And he proceeds to run what felt like a shoelace through my face. And he stitches it back together. It's like 30-plus stitches on the inside alone. I'm walking to the hospital. I still have my gear on, so I just look like a fool walking around. But we go to Steak and Shake afterwards. I start feeling woozy, like I'm going to throw up. And the last thing I want to do is throw up with fresh stitches in my mouth, you know? So it was either throw up or lay on the gross, disgusting bathroom sticky water of the Steak and Shake. And I had to do that to prevent myself from throwing up. But the doctor did a great job, and you can't tell that the scar's there, and I hate it because with such a gruesome injury, I'd love to have a badass scar. It's there, but you got to really look for it. But that's the story about the turnbuckle.